After 60, many people start paying closer attention to the usual signs of aging. They notice their knees feel stiffer in the morning. They get tired more easily after a long walk. They may need reading glasses, more sleep, or more time to recover after a busy day. But recent research suggests that aging may not happen evenly across the whole body. In other words, your body may not age like one single clock. Different organs and systems may age at different speeds. And according to newer studies using blood proteins and other molecular markers, two systems may be especially important for healthy aging: the brain and the immune system. This does not mean you can look in the mirror and know exactly how old your brain or immune system is. It also does not mean one food, supplement, or exercise can reverse aging overnight. But it does suggest something important. After 60, protecting your brain and supporting your immune system may be one of the smartest ways to protect your independence, memory, energy, and long-term health. So in this video, we will look at what scientists are learning about biological aging, why the brain and immune system matter so much, and what practical steps may help you support both of them. Stay with me until the end, because the most important step is not complicated, expensive, or exotic. It is something many people overlook because it sounds too simple. Before we begin, one important note. This video is for education only. It is not medical advice. Aging research is still developing, and no video can diagnose your health or tell you your biological age. If you have symptoms, memory changes, frequent infections, unexplained weight loss, or any medical condition, please speak with a qualified healthcare professional. Now let us start with a simple question. What does it mean for an organ to be older than the rest of the body? Your calendar age is easy to measure. If you were born 70 years ago, you are 70 years old. But your biological age is more complicated. It tries to describe how your cells, tissues, organs, and systems are functioning compared with other people of the same calendar age. Two people can both be 70, but one may have stronger muscles, sharper memory, better blood pressure, and fewer chronic conditions. The other may be struggling with fatigue, inflammation, poor sleep, high blood sugar, and reduced mobility. Their calendar age is the same, but their bodies may not be aging in the same way. In a 2023 Nature study, researchers analyzed thousands of blood plasma proteins and used machine learning to estimate the biological age of several major organs and systems. They found something fascinating. Organ aging was not always synchronized. Some people appeared to have one organ system that looked biologically older than expected, while other organs looked closer to normal for their age. The study also reported that accelerated aging in certain organs was linked with higher risk of diseases related to those organs. For example, faster heart aging was linked with higher future heart failure risk, and faster brain and vascular aging were linked with brain-related disease risk. This is not the same as saying a blood test can perfectly predict your future. It cannot. But it does show that aging is more specific and more uneven than many people once believed. Your heart, kidneys, muscles, brain, blood vessels, and immune system may each have their own aging pattern. And that brings us to the two systems that may deserve special attention after 60. The first is the brain. Your brain is not just the place where thoughts and memories live. It helps regulate sleep, movement, appetite, stress responses, hormone rhythms, blood pressure, and countless daily functions that affect the whole body. When brain health declines, it can show up in many ways. Some people notice slower thinking. Some struggle to learn new names or remember appointments. Some lose confidence with balance, walking, decision-making, or managing daily routines. Others experience mood changes, poor sleep, or reduced motivation. Of course, occasional forgetfulness is common and does not automatically mean dementia, but the brain is central to independence. If your legs are strong but your balance, attention, and reaction time decline, Your risk of falls may increase. If your medication schedule becomes confusing, your whole health routine can suffer. If sleep becomes poor, inflammation, blood sugar, appetite, and mood can all be affected. That is why brain aging matters far beyond memory alone. A 2025 Nature Medicine study using plasma proteomics found that a more youthful brain aging profile was associated with better longevity outcomes. The same study also found that the immune system was another key system linked with healthy aging and longevity. This does not prove that making your brain younger will automatically make you live longer, but it supports a bigger idea. A resilient brain may be deeply connected with the way the whole body ages. So how can you support your brain after 60? Start with sleep. Sleep is not just rest. It is a maintenance period for the brain. During sleep, the brain helps regulate memory, emotional balance, hormone rhythms, and waste-clearing processes. If you regularly sleep too little, wake up many times, snore heavily, or feel exhausted during the day, do not simply accept it as normal aging. Sleep apnea, medication effects, pain, anxiety, and nighttime urination can all disrupt sleep, and some of these problems can be treated. The second brain-supporting habit is movement. Walking is helpful, but do not ignore strength and balance training. Physical activity increases blood flow, supports blood vessel health, helps control blood sugar, and may support brain function over time. Even simple movements can help. Standing from a chair, step-ups, resistance bands, gentle squats, or balance exercises near a stable surface. If you have fall risk, dizziness, heart disease, or joint problems, ask a clinician or physical therapist what is safe for you. The third brain-supporting habit is cognitive challenge. Your brain needs meaningful use. Reading, learning a language, playing music, doing puzzles, taking a class, volunteering, cooking a new recipe, or learning new technology can all create mental challenge. But the key is novelty and effort. Doing the same easy activity every day may be relaxing, but learning something slightly difficult gives the brain a stronger reason to adapt. The fourth habit is social connection. Loneliness and social isolation are not just emotional problems. They are linked with worse health outcomes in older adults. Regular conversation, family contact, group activities, community involvement, and friendships can help protect mood, motivation, and cognitive engagement. If you live alone, this matters even more. Now let us turn to the second system, the immune system. Most people think of immunity only when they catch a cold or flu, but your immune system is active every day. It helps defend against infections, clear damaged cells, regulate inflammation, and communicate with other organs. As we age, the immune system can become less precise. It may respond more weakly to infections or vaccines, while also producing more low-grade chronic inflammation. Scientists sometimes call this immunosenescence and inflammaging. In simple language, the immune system may become both less protective and more irritated at the same time. That is a difficult combination. Too little immune response can increase vulnerability to infections. Too much chronic inflammation may contribute to problems involving blood vessels, joints, metabolism, the brain, and general fatigue. This is one reason immune aging is such an important topic after 60. The 2025 Nature Medicine study found that youthful immune system profiles were associated with lower mortality risk, and people with both youthful brain and immune profiles had especially favorable longevity associations. Again, this is an association, not a magic formula, but it gives us a strong reason to take immune health seriously. So, what can you do to support immune resilience? First, protect the basics: sleep, nutrition, movement, and chronic disease control. The immune system does not work in isolation. High blood sugar, poor sleep, smoking, heavy alcohol use, chronic stress, and inactivity can all make immune function less balanced. Second, eat enough protein. Protein is not only for muscles. Your immune system uses amino acids to build immune cells, antibodies, enzymes, and repair tissues. After 60, many people eat too little protein at breakfast and lunch, then try to catch up at dinner. A more practical approach is to spread protein across the day. That might include Greek yogurt, eggs, fish, poultry, tofu, beans, lentils, cottage cheese, or other protein foods that fit your health needs. If you have chronic kidney disease, do not increase protein without medical guidance. Your target may need to be individualized. Third, include colorful plant foods. Vegetables, fruits, beans, nuts, seeds, and whole grains provide fiber and plant compounds that help support gut health. The gut and immune system communicate constantly. A fiber-rich diet can help feed beneficial gut microbes, and those microbes produce compounds that may influence inflammation and metabolism. This does not require a perfect diet. Start with simple additions: berries with yogurt, beans in soup, greens with eggs, vegetables with dinner, or nuts as a small snack. Fourth, stay up to date with medical prevention. Vaccines, cancer screenings, blood pressure checks, blood sugar monitoring, dental care, vision checks, and hearing care may not sound exciting, but they are part of healthy aging. Ignoring prevention can allow small problems to become larger problems. Talk with your healthcare professional about which vaccines and screenings are appropriate for your age, medical history, and location. Fifth, manage chronic stress. Short-term stress is normal, but long-term stress can affect sleep, blood pressure, blood sugar, immune signaling, and inflammation. Stress management does not have to mean meditation if you dislike meditation. It can mean walking outside, prayer, breathing exercises, music, journaling, gardening, talking with a friend, or reducing unnecessary conflict. The best stress management tool is one you will actually use. Now there is another important part of the aging story. A 2024 Nature Aging study followed molecular markers across time and found that aging-related changes may not happen in a smooth, straight line. The researchers observed two major periods of molecular change, around age 44 and around age 60. Around the 60-year transition, changes were linked with immune regulation, carbohydrate metabolism, kidney-related measures, oxidative stress, cardiovascular health, skin, and muscle. This does not mean something terrible automatically happens on your 60th birthday. It means that, at a population level, researchers are seeing signs that the body may go through periods where biological systems shift more noticeably. For someone over 60, this can be useful information. It tells us not to wait until a crisis appears. This is the stage of life when regular habits matter more, not less. It is also the stage when small warning signs deserve attention. If you suddenly lose strength, lose weight without trying, feel confused, fall, become short of breath, have chest pain, develop new swelling, or notice a major change in memory, do not explain it away as just aging. Get checked. Healthy aging is not about pretending nothing changes. It is about responding early while there is still time to protect function. So, let us bring this together. If the brain and immune system are two important systems for healthy aging, what should a practical daily plan look like? Here is a simple 5-part framework. Number 1, move every day and include strength work. Walking supports circulation and mood, but strength training helps preserve muscle, balance, glucose control, and independence. You do not need a gym to begin. Chair stands, wall push-ups, resistance bands, and step-ups can be enough for many beginners. Number 2. Protect sleep. Keep a regular sleep schedule when possible. Get morning light. Limit late caffeine if it affects you. Reduce alcohol near bedtime. And ask about sleep apnea if you snore loudly or feel tired despite spending enough time in bed. Number 3. Build protein and plants into each day. A brain and immune-supporting plate does not need to be complicated. Try combining a protein food with vegetables or fruit and a fiber-rich carbohydrate. For example, eggs with vegetables, Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, salmon with beans and greens, tofu with vegetables and brown rice, or lentil soup with a side of cottage cheese. Number 4. Keep your numbers under control. Blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney function, hearing, vision, and dental health all matter. The brain and immune system are affected by the health of the whole body. If you treat high blood pressure, manage diabetes, stop smoking, and address hearing loss, you may also be protecting your brain and your future independence. Number 5. Stay connected and keep learning. A younger feeling brain is not built by isolation. It is built by use, challenge, purpose, and connection. Call someone, join a class, learn something new, volunteer, practice a skill. Spend time with people who make you feel more alive, not more drained. The surprising part is that none of these steps are exotic. They are ordinary, but ordinary habits repeated for years can shape extraordinary differences in how aging feels. The goal is not to chase a perfect biological age number. The goal is to preserve the things that make life feel like your own: clear thinking, steady movement, fewer preventable health problems, better recovery, and more good years with the people you care about. So if you are over 60, do not think of aging as one single countdown. Think of it as a set of systems you can support. Your brain needs sleep, blood flow, learning, and connection. Your immune system needs balance, nourishment, movement, prevention, and recovery. And your whole body benefits when these two systems are cared for together. Start with one step this week. Take a walk after breakfast. Add protein to your first meal. Call a friend. Schedule the checkup you have been delaying. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Small steps count when they become repeated steps. Which habit do you think would help you most right now? Better sleep, more movement, more protein, or more social connection? Let us know in the comments. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Decode Your Health for practical, evidence-informed guidance on healthy aging after 60. Thanks for watching, and take good care of yourself.